my name is Sushi Soucy. Welcome to my channel. I'm sure you've been here before if you're a subscriber, but if you're not, welcome. Today I'm gonna do a Q&A video where I answer some of you guys' questions about my newest upcoming musical. So without further ado, Nala, take it away.
All right. What was the initial inspiration that created Rockabye?
Oh boy. Well, I've always been a Lovecraft fan, and the show is about Lovecraftian lore, and I just thought that the premise would be funny.
Can you give us a short plot / synopsis?
Yes. So the synopsis of Rockabye is that it is about a teenage band who gets hired to write a lullaby for an eldritch horror. The eldritch horror specifically is Azathoth, and the legend of Azathoth is that if it wakes up, then the entire universe will cease to exist.
Do you have a favorite character and why?
I gotta say my favorite character is Bobby, but the reason is spoilers. So I'm not gonna tell you why, but he is my favorite character, and maybe one of my favorite characters that I've ever written, like in general.
When can we hear the music?
I'm actually not sure when I'm releasing the actual like soundtrack. You'll be able to hear the music in the show when I release it, but I am gonna be releasing like snippets of it on my TikTok and my Instagram so that you guys can get a taste before the actual show comes out.
Favorite song from the musical and why?
Oh boy. Okay, so my favorite song is definitely the song Rotting, which it is what it sounds like. I think it's my favorite because it is... I honestly don't know why. I just think it's like the best one I've written in the show.
Who is in the main cast?
I do have a full official main cast, which I am not going to tell you here, but I'm going to tell you to look forward to the character sheets that I will be posting on Instagram, as well as tagging the full official cast. Although I myself am going to be playing one of the main characters, so you get to know that for now at least.
How long have you been working on this idea?
I think I started writing this musical at the beginning of the summer-ish. So yeah, I wrote it in maybe a couple months.
First lyric you thought of that made you think, oh yeah, I'm making this a musical.
I didn't write the lyrics first. I wrote the script before I wrote most of the songs. I actually came up with like the synopsis for the show first, then I came up with the script, and then I came up with the songs and the lyrics. Although I did come up with like some of the songs like interspersed throughout when I was writing the script.
How many cast members are there?
Well, including the ensemble, 10, because there's 4 ensemble members and then 6 like main cast members.
Can we come watch it in person?
Yes, absolutely, please come watch it in person. It will be taking place at the Bay Street Theater in Savannah, Georgia. You can look it up on the internet. It's super exciting, and the show dates are the September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I will release that information written out for you guys to remember on like all platforms.
What's the process of character development / growth, and how do you plan it?
Honestly, most of the character development that I wrote within the show was kind of improvised. Like I kind of went in blind, and then over time I was like, you know what, I think that this character should have this arc, and so I would start building it, and then I would go back and edit it so that there was more foreshadowing in the beginning.
Favorite line from the show?
Okay, so this line has absolutely no context, but it's my favorite line in the show, and it is, "A can of fucking beans, Adel." And you'll see why it's my favorite line once the show actually comes out, but for now it'll just make no sense.
Why was the diversity in this cast important to you?
Well, as someone who is both part Korean and queer, I find that I am not exactly represented in a lot of media that I see and the media that I watched and loved growing up, and so I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna make my own representation for myself and my friends.
What are your feelings about producing your first show?
Exciting. I'm really excited, but I'm also very stressed and nervous, and it's a very nerve-wracking process, but it's also like a lot of fun. I've got mixed feelings.
Well, that's all I got for you.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your questions. I love you guys. Come see the show.